Little June. Welcome back. So, in the last 24 hours, we've had just over 1.5 inches of rain. I don't know if I'm too close to you. Anyway, so yeah, we've had to pull that bull from the ones that are going to be second calvers. We've had to pull him, and Big Vaticus that was in here, he's now off there and he's now working. Ding Dong, him right there, and my dad, Big Davy, hi Dad, he will be very happy to know he's about to leave. We gave him the benefit of the doubt, we fed him up, we got him all nice and healthy, and we gave him a chance, and we never did see him mount one animal in almost a week. We're watching this guy though. He's running with the new heifers. Last year he ran with the new heifers, and calving season started and the calves were coming great, and then they just stopped. And out of the 14 there's still 6 to go, and there's no sign of them. So we're keeping an eye on him really close. So zoom you back out. So Big Maximus is out there, and we've seen him serve 8 cows already in less than a week. So that's good. We just did a deal, pretty well finalized. So there will be a new arrival coming at the start of next week, which we will keep his identity a secret until he shows up. So, yeah, I've got the lovely job of going around all the drains now and making sure they're all draining. Yeah, that's my eloquent use of words. Plus I've got to go and fire up the lagoon pump again, because the lagoon is full again. You might not have noticed, the 4 ladies from the faraway pen are now in here. Figured might as well be here with the rest of them that we're still waiting on. Almost 30 cows still to calve, but I've been told, due to last year's dry, hot, schmaggy summer we had, a lot of bulls quit working for a while. Pretty safe to say that at least half of these girls are in calve. So no, we're not throwing the baby out with the bathwater just yet. We don't know about old ancient one there. Bit of a long shot. Here's Squirtsy. Hi Squirts. She's definitely got a baby. Get anything to say to the camera? Not really? Okay. And there's Penny. She's one from over there. Her mum just went out, so hoping she's still carrying. Old bones. Another one of the cows from over there, she is carrying. So yeah, there's a few. Like I said, fingers crossed there'll be at least a dozen more calves still to come once we're through what was the hot part of the season last year. So I'm thinking within the week they should start calving again. So hey Lucille. So yeah, big news. Apart from like the rain. But yeah, so one bull's about to leave and another one is about to arrive. But we'll pass along the farm details, because they are a pedigree bull farm actually in the Brandon area. So when that gets done, I'll put up all the information of them and some of their catalogue, because they put out a brochure every year for sale. Yeah, as you can see, the lagoon, it's way near the top. And try not to make you too dizzy here. Ugh. Yeah, that lake wasn't there yesterday. That had dried up completely, and now it's back. So, one of my projects today, after I get all the drains running again, So I'm going to move the maternity pen further that way, and then get that panel, drop it in over the wall, and slide it over there to make an alleyway into the maternity pen and use it to load old butthead. Listen. That's all he does. He stands and aggravates all the other bulls. He actually walked away from little Koromu, who was in heat. Stood right in front of him. She literally backed her coochie up to him. Did the whole like, hey big boy. All that stuff. Flaunting her stuff around town like she's Sharon Stone or something. He walked right past her. And he went over, where is he? There he is. And went over and was bugging on him. So, and you would say, well, he's an effeminate. Maybe he's a trans buller. Well, no, he wants to fight. That's all he wants to do is fight. Not the other F word. So, he's gone. He's away. So, I'm going to get my weapon of choice, i.e. shovel. Get these drains rolling. And get on with the day. Yeah. We don't need any more rain, Mother Nature, but apparently there's more on the way. Anyway. How's it, girl? Well, Squirt's had another baby. That's what she was trying to tell us earlier. Another reheifer. Mm-hmm. Good mama. Well, I have to say it got a little bit wet since it was sown. Well, the sun is out, the blue sky is trying to poke through, so hopefully that disappears soon. I'm going to have to find another way out to that field now. Yep. It's that time of year again, everybody. Piper Doug is putting all of the political programs together for the government. Yeah, there's still lots of water. And yes, that noise you can hear in the background is the pump in the lagoon running again. Trying to empty it out for the third time. It actually got so bad during that last 2 inches of rain that the water backed up into the pans again. As you can see, the beds, like that's what's come out of here. It's like a big old tea bag, except it's poop bag. It's just pouring. You can see there, it's just pouring out of the bedding. The good news is we've got some more babies on the ground and a bunch more cows getting ready to be mamas. There's Lady's big boy. It's kind of sad. She's one of my favorite cows, but I have to let her go this year. Like, you look at that. She has predominantly boys every year. Big boys. But she dropped her bag, but sorry, there's nothing I can do. I wish I could use one of those big old Dolly Parton bras on her. But she just drags them in the mud. And it just gets to be a nuisance, but even though that, like, she still makes these big handsome boys. So yeah, like I've said before, this pen is all of the ladies and the oddballs that are not going to the bull again. So it's like I said, it's kind of sad, but you got to do what's right. The little crazy one's behind me somewhere, the one that blew my knee out. There's a bunch more up there. So yeah, getting to do this. Started doing a little bit in that pan. Liam, like you saw in another video, Liam did the faraway big pan. It started in this pan. But Liam, well, he heads off to school in 2 weeks, I think it is. Yeah, 2 weeks. But he will no longer be helping out on the farm because Liam had an accident. Yeah, it was one of those unfortunate ones. No fault of his own. I don't know if people have seen in the previous videos where we have an exercise room up above in the workshop, and there's a whole bunch of different machines, and then there's one of those big cable weight system doodads that we got not long after we came here. It's just a decent machine. It's only got 160 pounds on it. You can't get into too much trouble, or so we thought. Needless to say, I got a call from Mrs. Piper Doug to come to the house quickly, taking a trip to the hospital. Liam was on the machine and he was using the leg raise part, and he was using all of the weights on the machine because Liam's quite a big boy, and the piece of metal that's welded to the upright that holds the seat snapped off, and he went straight down and he got the broken part next to the welds down his back. So for all of you all that are squeamish and have light constitution, you might want to look away for the next 5 seconds, and I will post a picture of before and afters here. So yeah, 11 stitches. Yeah, I know. And in an awkward place too. That's the sheer crappy part of it. So yeah, he's on light duties for the next couple of weeks until he gets off to university. We don't want to hurt him any more than he already is. So yeah, you never like to see your kids get hurt. Then there's that calf. That's a calf that head butted my knee and blew my knee out again. Anyway, best get on. Yo. It's the only cab with the frozen ear. Weird. Big boy. Well, that was unexpected. What the heck? And I'm in a rush too. Dude. So what do you do when you're in a rush to get in the house, get washed and changed to head to your daughter's high school graduation photo shoot? This is what you do. Got her off, just off the ground enough, because this sucker kept going that way, this way, over that way, and it's a good little while back to the yard, and I don't have time. So I had a logging chain at the end of the field. So yeah, here's the jack, pushed it under the body, got up high enough where it started flopping over. Got this chain on there, ain't breaking that one. And we're off the ground. Okay, gotta go. Oh my god, it's so hot. It's 38 degrees. Oh my gosh. There you have it, ladies and germalates. We're good. Neighbours still trying to get seeding done. So yeah, oats is looking really good. The alfalfa just made a show up. Some nice good thick rows. Geez, we may end up taking a cut off of this year. Be nice. And mostly be wondering, why are you still feeding your cows? Look at all that grass out there. Yeah, we never put our cows straight out. Especially when it's been this wet, they'll just punch that all to heck. I think I've covered this before. This is a sacrificial field. It's got a really short variety of grasses in here. So it grows very aggressively, but still not enough to keep them going. Well, not this many cows, because there's what is it here? 80? That's about that number. 80, 75 or 80 cows out here in pairs. So yeah, we'll feed them out here closer to the end of June, and then off they'll go through the rotations. Okay, I better get going or I'm gonna get lynched. And it's the next day. So yeah, shockingly, I managed to make it in time. Get inside, have a quick dicht in the shower, jump in the car with Liam. Liam was kind enough to drive while I swallowed as much cold beverage as possible on the way to the photo shoot. Photo shoot went excellent. Daughter Christina looked absolutely radiant. She looked like a princess. That's her grad pictures that we're doing privately. But she's not graduated technically yet. She had 2 more exams to do. One, her chemistry was just done today, which she's quite confident in. And then tomorrow, I think it's biology. So yeah, that will officially, tomorrow will be her last official capacity as a high school student on high school property. And then this time next week will be grad and all of that rigmarole, which is all foreign to me because I'd never experienced it until Liam did it 3 years ago now. Because as some people who watch this know, in Scotland they just basically kick you out and tell you not to trespass. Don't come back. So yeah, it was, oh my gosh, 38 degrees yesterday. They said it was 50% humidity. I think it was probably closer to 80. It was absolutely diabolical, and the mosquitoes were mental. Today it's an absolute cool 28. Yeah. And tomorrow, 18. A high of 18 tomorrow. 38, 28, 18. Yeah, sorry, it's not women's measurements because that would be weird. So yeah, a little bit nicer today. So back at this. So, use the old bottle jack. And you know the funny thing is, we've had a whole pile of bottle jacks that just crap out. I learned how to rebuild bottle jacks from watching YouTube videos called Pakistani Trucks. It's a whole bunch of videos that are set in Pakistan or India, and it's all these street merchants fixing stuff and just making do with stuff, like kind of what you do in a farm. So that's, you tend to get a lot of farmers watching that stuff because it's all farmer fixes with, you know, little to nothing and no special tools and making do with what you have. So yeah, I rebuilt that bottle jack and it works tickety-boo. So I managed to jack this up high enough to get this jack back on. So yeah, that way I could unhook it, take the old logging chain. I tell you, dragging that chain across the pasture yesterday, that was not fun. No sir. So where am I at? Here's the problem. There's your problem. So yeah, she's got a bend in her, so we'll have to do something with that. And I just realized it's not a real bolt. Yeah, it's hollow. At some point there would be a grease point for that to roll. Why would they want this to roll around? Why? Maybe somebody can answer that in the comments or something. Why would they need that to be rolling around? What's the point? What is the point? Because this is the big fella. This is the big roller doohickey. It's like, well, they don't want that to wear out. Yeah. Yeah, I think this would still be fine, and this thing will be long gone. So I don't know. I think it seems like the end of that bolt, because it's hollow and not. Oh, that's the point where I'm filming. Because it's hollow, it broke off, and eventually this sort of worked out, and then that bolt broke. So I've got to get that out because I do need this part. I can make do without that and just weld in like a proper bolt, or just a big chunk of steel, maybe even. So yeah, I've got to take that off, straighten that up, grind off some welds, and do some jimmy rigging here. Because I got some ladies here that did not get their silage yesterday. Now they did. They did have bale there. And they're nibbling, which means there is still stuff growing. Yeah, oh yeah, half an hour of severe thunderstorm last night. And 4/10 of rain. Because we needed it. Yeah, no we didn't. At least that stuff's growing like you saw previously in the video. Okay, so I'm gonna take this off and start wellying on it. Get this all fixed, because our new visitor, our new arrival to the farm is supposed to be here today. Don't know. We have yet to hear from the guy. He was waiting for a person to come to his farm, and then he would do some stuff, and then he was supposed to see if his truck was ready, and then he would be out. So, bring you back in a bit. Welcome back. So, cattle trailer, and we're heading to just east of Brandon. Yeah, going to pick up our new addition. So you'll be able to assess by that kind of what we're going to get. But I guarantee you won't guess exactly. So, on the old Frog and Toad. Yeah, everything's wet. And another just over a quarter inch of rain there. So we'll bring you back once we've picked up the package. And maybe once we stop for Timmy's, pick up a coffee and maybe a donut there, a little donut, yeah. So yeah, I'll bring you back. So here I sit by the side of the road. And what's that in your Timmy's cup there, Piper Doug? Yeah, that's not coffee. That's water from there. And why is there water from there in here? Oh, because this truck went on fire. Yeah. Just crossed the train tracks back there. And poof. It looked like steam coming out from the side of the truck. No, it was smoke. Transmission just blew a seal, sprayed oil all over everything, and went on fire. So here I am, parked, waiting for help to come and rescue me so I can go home, get the tractor, and hook onto the trailer, and at least get the trailer home and get that bull unloaded. Yeah. And the only person that stopped to see if I needed help was a little old lady in her little SUV car. Yeah. Good times. Good times. So, yeah. So waiting for a lift, go back, get the tractor, come back, take the trailer off the truck, try and get the truck forward far enough, and then pick the trailer up with the tractor, and then haul it home. And then get this truck towed back to my dealership. Yeah. dun, 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 dun. Hey, buddy. There you go, Jerry. Attaboy, son. Attaboy. Where did you just end up? So there you go, YouTube land. Welcome to the Shire's first Hereford bull. That way, hopefully, we can get back to some more of that. So yeah, he is a fully pedigreed Hereford bull. He is a 2-year-old, and he is, I'm trying to remember, they said he is closer to 90-pound birth weights, which we find is good for heifers, because we pick our heifers to be able to calve up to 90 pounds very safely. We found out the 100 pounds they can actually do fairly well, but we try not to. So yeah, he's got a hankering for some spankering. These are all supermodels there, but look at that. Look at that, right to the, and look at this. There's Lamar, who just get kicked out. What's he more interested in? Hey. Oh yeah, new baby today. One of the summer calvers. Yeah. So yeah, sorry to keep you all waiting, but this was our big reveal. I know Ed Goslin's probably going to have a few things to say. Hopefully this meets to Ed and Becky's approval, and the girls. Like I said, he has papers, so. Comes from a really good ranch. They breed pedigree bulls. They have a whole lot of pure bloodlines, so. Yeah, we got a good deal on him. Sadly, he had a bit of a drama to get home, and managed to get home unorthodoxly. So yeah, there you go. Welcome to Jury. Sexy big beast. Probably wondering where the water trough is, because he hadn't had the water all afternoon, so. Yeah. Okay, I'll let you go.